Welcome back, friends. Well, I moved and Ernest started talking. Yeah. He says he's noticed, now it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they all seem to be dead. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the guards and the locals had a bit of altercation. Lie. The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol. God, I want to say that so bad. Yeah, I want to say that so bad, but the guards accidentally brutally. Okay, we're going to go with number one.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
I could use their gear. No sense in letting good suit armor go to waste. Good idea. And clean up the ship while you're at it. Don't you care that they died? I want gear. Let's see what he says.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Hang on, I want to ask you something.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
What if I just shoot you, Ernest, and take all the armor off of them? While he disappeared just as fast as he appeared. I wonder if you're supposed to explore. I mean, I chose story mode, but I wonder if you need to explore and find things, you know? It looks like it's getting nighttime. Is that a bad sign if it gets to be nighttime? There's somebody up there. I just want to go up here and look. Let's just go look. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? We die. We start the game over. Oh, is that as far as we can go? No, we can go up there. Huh, I wonder what that is. Yeah, it's not like I got... Oh, that's cool. Can you imagine the gravitational waves or forces that would be on a planet with other planets like that so close? I think it would just be a little bit horrendous, don't you think? Okay, now is that a marauder? Yeah, that's a marauder goon. Successful attack while sneaking inflicts extra damage. The higher the sneak skill, the... Okay, so which way is he facing? Yeah, we'll see how this works. See if he's by himself up here. You all know how damn good I am at sneaking. Oh, there's another one over there. He doesn't see me. Reload, you dumbass, reload. Bad shot. Okay, so we got one sneak attack off, so okay, that's fine. A resident, huh? We got one sneak attack off. Another century saber. Maybe we can sell all of those. What do you think? What do we got? Oh, this is something new. Light pistol spacer's choice. Oh, that's what we got already. Light pistol spacer's choice. Okay. Maybe we can figure out a way to... Before I break them down, I want to see if I can sell them. Okay, well, let's keep on moving. So I'm going to guess that marauders must be all over the place. I wonder if walking up to them with my pistol out is going to create an issue.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through. My pod crashed in the hills back there. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
Okay.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Buffy.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Why do you talk about, who do you talk to about Trevor? I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Junior in humor, fancy title for a gravedigger. Okay, let's just go right down.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job, I do what I want. You're asking the wrong person.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
You want me to collect what's owed you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves. I want to see about that, sir.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know.
All right, I'll collect your fees for you. Let's see what that gets me into.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Why is Abernathy a special case? There is something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
Wow, you got a whole bunch. This town is pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed. You lose a lot of people into marauders. Have you heard any news about Hope? How long you've been a junior gravedigger, whatever?
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
I think he's on drugs. How long have you been a junior?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20 Dirty, carry the one. All my life?
Yep, he's
Work's
on
been real
drugs.
good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Okay, I guess we're done talking to him. Okay, we got a new quest. Hey, quest tracker displays objectives for the active quest. You can change the active quest in the quest log. Do you want to talk to these guys?
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Okay. I believe you.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Salt tuna. Quest log. Okay, how do we get to our quest log? Quest log, strength, details, reputation, journal, quest log, strange in a strange land, find a power regular, find Hawthorne's ship, a small grave matter, go talk to these people, an unreliable power regulator. I bet that's not going to happen real soon. What do you want to bet? You think that's probably the big one? The big quest? Oh, this, I said, okay, I get this. Codex. I got it. I figured it out. Calm down. Shit, calm down. Alright, well, since that one, the main quest is still main quest, let's go. On this screen, you can see information on your active and completed quests. Okay, we just looked at that, didn't we? Do I have to have a weapon in my hand at all times? Yeah, I can't take that out of my hands. It don't look like. Okay, that's good to know. Man, this sure reminds me of some other game. I wonder what I'm thinking of here. What does this look? Borderlands? Does this look like Borderlands? Barbershop. Got a guard. A resident. Cannery. Spacer's Choice Cantina discovered. Okay. What does that say? Holicon. Ah, must be some kind of oops. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing. So if you're not in good standing, they don't mind if you're murdered? If you're not in good standing.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
Oh, excuse me, friends. Excuse me. Oh. This must be crafting things and stuff like that. Oh, let's see what this does. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify weapons. Combat ready. Break it down for parts, modify it with a mod or tinker to upgrade it. Oh, I guess you would do this, and then you would do E to break down. Let's see how that works. Okay. So now, inventory. Do I have some parts? What was this? That was armor, medical, modifications. Okay, weapon parts. Alright, okay. Any of this other stuff over here? What is this? When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Trouble ticket. Edgewater, Saltuna Cannery. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine. Try it again. Kick the loader. Curse injured toes. I have entered a minimum number of 8 steps. Try it again. Make it priority. Spacer's Choice. Summary. Failure to main cannery production line at heat processing. Prior to execute. Start a production line according to schedule. Observe processing cans. Follow first batch to heating first. One or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burned saltuna. Overheat, klaxon on monitor. 6 flames. Jet out from exhaust parts. Automatic shutdown. Priority low. Automatic reset the low. Executive admin. Look northwise. I said look northwise. Blasted useless translators. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast of town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clinking noises, all menacing like. See it, it's right there. Don't know what that was. No idea. No idea what that was about. I'm sure some of you wonderful people can figure it out for me and tell me what's going on. What is this? The cannery still.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us?
Man, you can spend a lot of time just exploring this place. It's so cool looking. Is this where we want to go? Schedule your sick leave with Spacer's Choice foreman or supervisor. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. Okay. Sounds like they're concerned about their workers. I mean, they're, you know, and maybe your religious.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Ooh. So salt tuna isn't really salt tuna.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's
There's a
hear
power
it.
regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Their power? Their power?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I would have never guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. Let's try that. Let's see what happens, he says.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. Why? Tell me what I need to do.
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I don't like him. None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out. Oh, man. What do I need to do?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
All right, Reed, I'll see what I can do. How will I recognize Adelaide? I can't make any promises.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay. All right, Reed, I'll see what I can do for you. I can't make any promises. Let's try number one. I really want to say number two.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use company. Why not?
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh, what happened here? Okay, companions. You've gained a new companion. They are characters in the game that join you in your adventures, help you in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion abilities. With the inspiration skill, learn more about companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they'll assist you. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. That kind of usually always happens, right? You take one quest, but before that quest will do something, the other quest wants something else. Did she come with me? Yeah, she did. You know, I haven't paid any attention. I wonder if I need to make a manual save anywhere along here.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh, so we're going to learn something new. Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as an honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them when you were friends or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
A dissident, okay. Let's try this
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Wow, shit, we're getting quests left and right. I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a wall switch in your power mill. Where could I find him?
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, that kind of makes sense. Well, that conversation is over. Okay, now wait a minute. I've got a Z and an X and a C down there. Okay. Did it tell me what those were? First of all, do I need to save? I'm going to see here, save. Let's see here. Did it save? Oops. I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's saved. Okay. Okay. So what all we got here? Oh, this is the cannery and for the salt tuna. Looks like lots to explore. Good place for me to get lost in. Terminal access from the office of Reed Tobinson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of the infection have reached critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of the life on the frontier. As spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And reality is what we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. I really don't like him. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of the incipient plague, best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Okay. Yep, I don't like him. I don't like him. He does sound like some managers that I've worked for, though, in the past. Those were all at Walmart, too, in case you're wondering what Phyllis Granger. Were we supposed to talk to Phyllis?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Oh. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Oh, I'm here to collect gravesite fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family. I'll let you get back to work. That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime.
Shit.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be
I'm
serious.
plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, I guess we'll let her go back to work. I suppose I probably should have had the quest marker turned on for that, huh? That's probably that office, right? Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's really too much here I can loot, borrow. What terms do I want to? What do I want to say here, so I don't sound like a thief? You know what? Is there a map? There is a map. Thank God. And you can zoom in, you can zoom out. Okay. Active quest. Comes now the power. Comes now the power. Spacer's Choice Cantina. Okay. Looks like we got another terminal over there. Cannery worker.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Okay, so they're busy working, don't want to be bothered.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Notifications lost and found. Found one left hand severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. You schedule your amputations? Please exercise caution and safety when around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's go out. Well, maybe this isn't outside, I guess. Now, what is this?
Hey.
Hey. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, you can steal. Ooh, you can steal an assault rifle? Probably not with her in here. Oh, you need to pick that one. Oh man, do we want to steal? Maybe I could kill her and she wouldn't see me steal. Oh, okay, we're not going to steal right now. Would you leave? Excuse me, your boss is calling you.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Yeah, you do with that cigarette, dumbass. Okay, maybe we'll come back and steal later. Ooh, a vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased if you have high enough reputation. Okay. I guess she's not going to leave. She's not going to let me steal that stuff, is she? I really want that assault rifle. Alright, let's try to be somewhat honest. I'd hate to ruin that young lady's day and make her feel like I'm taking advantage of her and her people. And we got a basement down here even, huh? Oop. Can we steal down here? Okay, anybody coming after us? Well, she didn't seem to care. I don't know if that's a practice we want to get into or not. I watched a video about this a long time ago, and I don't even remember who in the hell made the video of it. And I swear they didn't go through all of this. That don't look good. Oh wait, that's their power regulator. Yeah, I probably shouldn't take that. That'll probably screw things up really bad. Yeah, I don't remember who even did the video now, to be honest with you. That's where we came down, went around, and well, at least we know where the power regulator is. If we decide we really want to steal it. And that's the break room. So I guess we need to get out of here now. Okay, I know where we're at. Okay. So which one are we looking at? Comes now the power. Let's see, where's that journal? I want to make this one active. How do I make that one active? Okay, I guess I just made it active. There's the botanical lab. Did I make it active? Okay, I really don't want to go do that one yet. I really don't. I want to try to find these other people. Could that be somebody in there? Which one do I have? Oh, wait. Oh, you have to double click on it. See that little 2X down there? I figured that out on my own. Bet that shocked the hell out of you, didn't it? 22 meters that way or 45 meters that way. That's still the botanical. Do you think our... yeah, Ludwig Miller. Isn't that one of the guys we need to talk to? Salt tuna cannery. I'm out of tuna right now. I should buy some. Actually, I like albacore. I don't buy tuna. Well, maybe albacore is tuna. I don't know. Okay, now wait a minute. Where did we go? Well, there are marauders out there. Okay, let's go back in here. Because it looks like we went the wrong direction. Candid, examined, internal amity, autonomy. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go over here.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
No, you're not eating salt tuna. Hate to tell you, friends.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
It might be
Don't
better
say
there.
that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's try to be, let's see. I'm sure that's all tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here. Oh, let's do that one.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Oh no, another quest? What do you think? I am a freelancer? Depends on what you need. Let's see what this depends what he needs.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I have some questions. Yeah, I think we should.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself? I assume there are guards. I've heard enough.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you just buy the medicine for yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
6 of one, half a dozen of another.
So you'll do it then?
Sure, why not?
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about the community center? You are taking an awful risk trusting me, you know. I'll leave. Look, let's see what he can say.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You are taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Yeah, that's right. We're supposed to see the vicar too, aren't we? Okay, so...
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I feel bad about it.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Okay, Medical 5. He's got symptoms of something, and you're saying he's psychosomatic. Let's try Medical 5.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let's see, that's not shady at all. Let's try number 1.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer? I get it. You need someone to smuggle medication under the table.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Ooh.
That's all I can ask of you.
What she call herself, an actuary? What is an actuary? Does anybody know what an actuary is? Seems like that's something from a movie I watched once. Something about an actuary.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
He kind of looks
Physical
like
hygiene
Ernest.
Recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures?
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I'm going to shoot you.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
If he's still alive, you have a very loose definition of word prosperity. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. I don't care. Pay up. Yeah, let's do that.
With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU. I don't have time for this.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Lucky clippers.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything. I don't have time for this. Okay, let's just do that one.
Much obliged.
Okay. Golly, guys, look, we're almost at 50 minutes. Oh, look, can we steal from this guy too? I want to try stealing so bad in front of people, but other games I've played that I steal in front of people, they, how did he get to, where are we at? We need Conrad's and Ludwig's. Okay, we didn't get his. He's stationed as a guard at the launching pad. Well, friends, I think we're going to stop right here because... Well, wait. Ludwig is right there. So maybe we should go see Ludwig first. Hello, buddy. Reptilian head anatomy. Dialogue skill box. Is he around the side here? Or is he upstairs here? No, looks like he's over there. What is this? Wow, you can just steal all kinds of shit, can't you? Is she watching me? Okay, I don't understand the steel mechanic, that's for sure. Is my reputation changing somewhere? I mean, is she not liking me? Does anybody know how that works? I kind of feel like I need to know. What was that noise? Wow, have we not explored a lot of this town yet? Yeah, I'm going to say we haven't explored a lot of this town yet. I need to figure out where I can sell stuff at.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
I saw that movie.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Silas sent me. Look at his money.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did. He's asking for a little extra. Finish the resistance mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
If the resistant needs another gun, let's go to question. What do you exactly do here? What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire. I've got a question for you. Let's see what he says to that.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. A few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I'm going to go after this mechanical scout. I could use a couple pointers. Okay, let's see what he's got for that.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Blue glowy square thing. Okay. So now we have another quest. We have another quest, and I think we have gone long enough that we should probably stop here and see you guys next time. Where's she at? There she is. Thanks for coming along. Be safe out there. Be careful. Watch over your families. Bye-bye, my friends.